Problem 4-1. We'll take a look at it, and this is your guys' problem. So I kind of changed some numbers in my demonstration, but it talks about Eli Lilly is very excited because sales for his nursery and plant company are expected to double from 600 grand to 1.2 million next year. Eli notes that net assets minus liabilities will remain at 50% of sales. So he needs to purchase assets, is kind of what it's saying, in order to generate those types of sales. His firm will enjoy an 8% return on total sales. He will start the year with 120 grand in the bank and is bragging about the Jaguar and luxury townhouse he will buy. Does his optimistic outlook for his cash position appear to be correct? Compute his likely cash balance or deficit for the end of the year. Start with beginning cash and subtract the asset buildup equal to 50% of the sales increase and add in profit. So it really kind of outlines it for us. And again, I kind of changed my numbers. I said that we'd have $1 million sales increase, but still would need a 50% asset build. Okay, and then again, that's the sales increase. So I'm saying that my sales are going to go from 1 million to 2 million. Your guys's are 600,000 to 1.2 million. Okay, and I put my ROS at 9%. Okay, so set it up. If I can encourage you to do anything in some of these finance classes, it's to be a little bit tedious in your setup. I think that will help you with a lot of these, and sure helps me when I'm correcting you to look at where you may or may not have made an error. But I said in my problem that there's 200,000 in beginning cash, that there's going to be a sales increase of $1 million. And I put that in there just because then I know how much asset build I need, right? This is equal to a negative, and so I can just do a negative, right? 0.50 times my sales increase, right? Okay. I need to purchase inventory. I may need more supplies, more greenhouses, whatever the case may be, right, for this particular project. Okay, my sales I'm projecting for this next year, 2 million, and my ROS, or return on sales, is 9%, so I can calculate what my let me back up, because this is a positive number, right? This is what I'm starting. This is a negative in terms of cash, right? Okay, it's cash that's I've got to expend in order to increase my assets. Okay, sales are that. I'm going to have an ROS of 9%, or return on sales of 9%, so I can simply put that in here. This is equal to my 9% times my sales. So I'd have 180,000. Okay, so I've got 200,000 to start. I'll have 180,000 in cash generated by my sales, but I've got $500,000 that I have to expend. Okay, and so I can sum those now. And I end up with a minus $120,000 of cash. Okay, it's not a bad deal. These are the kinds of customers that you love to have in banking, because obviously what you need to do is fund some of those asset increases. Okay, if you were this customer and you were projecting that kind of a year, you'd set up a line of credit to help fund some of those increases, and certainly your profit, the year before would have been 90,000. This year or your return on sales anyhow, the year before would have been 90,000. This year it's 180,000. I mean, you would want that type of growth, and a bank would gladly fund that type of growth. Unfortunately, when you look at it in this fashion, it does create a drain on cash. Okay,